He's a tactical genius, he's the one to see on VP4TV. He's wild and he's free. Eyeball top over here to you and me. With his cunning moves, he's rocking endlessly. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works to the skill. In the ball, I from the chill. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works to the skill. In the ball, I from the chill. Tactical genius with every play, making magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. From the corner bank to the perfect cut, he wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just for fortune or luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper. Tactical genius with every play, making magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. He wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just for fortune or luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper. ATG from Kilmarnock town, got your hustle down. Streams the pool games live, makes our day come alive. Early mornings on your grind, Tesco shift unwind, but you find the time to play, stream the virtual day. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand.
And it's a sucker scratch. Look at the line. Commentator's eye. Don't say I didn't warn you.
OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand, amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Early riser, work all done, streams the games just for fun. We'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
This for the 101. Absolutely sensational once again.
Virtual cue in your hand, amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Just for fun, we'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
That was fantastic.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh dear, outside, never mind.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.
Right, good evening, folks. Welcome back to VP4TV. We're here for a one-loss side match between Albinario representing Sweden and Larry representing the United States. They're going at it in just over 5 minutes' time. Let's talk a little about I'll say that again. Let's talk a little about what happened yesterday and how my prediction came true. What happened yesterday was Stubb, Real Poland Power, was up against Balls, and Balls was there in good time for the match, and I started the live stream. We got to the starting point of the match, no sign of Stubb, and I said he was going to be delaying till he comes in, and like a proper numpty, he hung off, and he never showed up. And I said on the stream that only a fool would try and get into the lobby at the last minute and then maybe discovers there's a problem getting into the lobby. Now, he came into the lobby eventually, and that was the excuse. He couldn't get into the lobby. Well, he never messaged me on my phone because he normally messages trash to me anyway. But he never messaged to say he was having a problem. So he's a proper numpty. He made an arse of it, and before he could even really get set back in the lobby, Balls had already arranged his match with SBD, and so they started playing the match. So Stubb is gone. Maybe that's the way he wanted it, I think, at the end of the day, because he knows very well what lies ahead for him. Not a lot of success, I don't think. So that's how Balls got through, but Balls got blitzed by SBD, and SBD waits on the loser of the match on Saturday, I believe, I think it is. The one between Acero and Jose. That's the one that Slim's going to cover because it starts early in the morning and I'm at work at that time. Meanwhile, the match we're interested in is Larry and Albinario. And race to 13, remember these one-loss side matches. The winner of that match is going to be playing Matt in the next round, and then the winner of that match will end up playing Cobra. So that's where we've got to. And there is the two matches on the schedule, the one that I'm talking about and the one, as I said, that Slim's messaged me that he's going to cover because I'll be at work at the time, far too early in the morning. Right, so welcome everybody. Good evening, and I'll do a quick tab. I thought Steve might be joining us. I thought he might be there, but he hasn't yet. But we'll soon find out. He's probably booting up Discord. I'll have another quick look. Now, Larry's played Albi a number of times in these big tournaments, and I was looking at the stats, and Larry hasn't come off all that well against Albi. The stats are not the most impressive for him in head-to-head matches with Albi, but he's got a chance tonight. Bearing in mind the way this tournament's going with these tight pockets, tight pockets, there's going to be opportunities for Larry, as there will for Albi. Who can take advantage of the break? Who can take advantage of the dry break? Because we're going to see a pile of them as well. So with all that to come, Albinario, needless to say, is he's going to do the Stubb tactic and come in at the last minute. The only difference is Albinario should be able to get in, no problem. And there was no problems at that time of day yesterday anyway with anybody getting into the lobby. Everything was fine. So Stubbs' excuse is pretty lame. Right, another quick check. Still no sign. And I've lost all my macros, which is actually curious. Bear in mind that yesterday morning we lost John Virgo, the BBC snooker commentator. Well, I, for some reason, have lost all my little macros, including John Virgo. But I will fix that some other time. I don't know what happened to them, but they've all gone. But I'll get them back one way or another. Hang on a minute. There's something not right here. Let me have a look at that screen. Something not right. Something's off centre here. Something's off centre. Let me just give me a minute. Something ain't right. I need to fix that. On. I have totally messed up this screen. I'm going to have to fix that at some other time as well. Right, anyway, Steve, I think, is there. Good evening, good afternoon to Steve.
Yep, good afternoon, good evening.
Yeah, I've got problems here with my XSplit. I don't know what's happened to it. I've lost all my macros and there's something up with one of my screens. I'll need to fix that at some other time. Anyway, as long as we can...
We got a lag just about to happen.
Let me get in. Sorry about that, folks.
I think it's going to be Albin.
Welcome to Bedhead.
Albin's got the break. Hello, Bedhead. Well, what do you think, Hugh?
Well, the stats, I was saying just before you arrived that looking at the head-to-head between Larry and Albinario, overall, it's not that good for Larry. In terms of meetings that he's had with Albinario, he's generally come off the worst between the two. But I think he's got a fair chance tonight if he can be solid enough. If he can take those opportunities that he's going to get, I just still think that Albinario will take more opportunities than Larry. The break's going to come into the usual stuff.
That's a good push
shots.
there. That was a good push. See what he pushed to? He pushed to a kick. And you want to take this one. I think Larry will, because you come up short on it and the one ball's going up table and the cue ball's going safe. You can try to make it, but you really would like to come up on the short side of this like that. Because there's a pretty good chance you're getting safe. If you don't, it's kind of bad luck, really. And he did.
Good evening to Chip Pate.
So I think that, obviously Albin's the favorite, but Larry has been playing good this tournament. His play has impressed me. I think if there's ever a time for him to win against Albin, this is it. I like the way he's playing. And that's a pretty good hit. He's going to get something. Yes, he is. Yep, that's nice. This hit's a little more challenging here. He's going to have to go 2 rails. And this one's a little tricky.
But
I really think he should hit this one ball, but this line, you got to judge how it's going to open up off the second rail, and that was not
I
well
was about
judged.
to say he looked as if he's going far too narrow to me. He's going far too deep into the corner.
Well, especially at that speed. That was not very good. But I mean, the kicking game is something all players need to work on. I mean, that kick for a pro pool player, that kick is probably 70% plus they're going to hit the ball.
Mm.
And 70 is probably on the low end, to be honest with you. That because they judge how the ball's going to open up off the second rail really well. Sometimes you'll see guys miss those when they're not quite used to the table, how much the table's sliding and grabbing. But, these guys are playing on the same tables all the time in VP, so they should be really good at that shot.
Well, Albie can't make up his mind how he's going to try and get to this 3 ball. He's looked at this 1 ball from both sides.
Well, this is the kind of situation where you try to get on the 3, but you make sure if you don't, you've got a shot you can at least play safe. Like, this is not good. I'm kind of surprised he played to this side of it.
Yeah, he never even got
maybe
there.
He was just trying to play safe right off. Would
you believe he's left it in the gap? I think Larry can get most of that to pot it.
I don't know if he can make this. He's going to have to put left English on it if he's going to make it, because he's going to have to throw it. I think if he just cuts what he's got, it's going to hit the titty. I think a lot of left English, and then you let the cue ball go 2 rails and kind of come out for the 3. This is not a real high speed shot. You're just going to kind of gently does it. See, that was too hard.
I don't think the English had any effect at that pace.
Well, yeah, exactly. Another thing is that even if he did make it, the cue ball was going to go around so hard. That was. One thing you got to understand about the ball throw is that it throws more at lower speed. The faster it's going, the less it's going to throw. I think he overran it. I think he was playing for the side. I think it's going to be safety time again.
So I've got a couple of questions about the update, Steve, that you did this afternoon. Might as well get that out of the way. The first one is the third bullet point on the update refers to player quitting in killer. Player now dies. Now, can you explain what that's meant to mean in terms of what happens in the game?
Okay,
with multiple players in it.
So when a player dies, okay, then we go on to the rest of the players are still in, and the order just goes to the next player that's still got lives left. But if it's the last player that is dying, like let's say there's 2 players left and one of them dies, now you're in a situation for game win. Now, one thing I didn't test was on the if it did the reset. That might be a problem on the reset. But other than that, it should work. So, player dying, whether or not they quit or whether they just.
Hang on a minute though. Let me just get this clear in my mind that the wording is, I'm understanding the wording. If a player quits, right, because he's went down to 0, if he says, right, I'm out of the game and quits, what's supposed to happen with that new update you've done today?
The game just continues, and then
right. Well, it ain't continuing. It's actually still killing the game. That's why I needed to be.
With how many players left in the game?
There was 4 of us in the game. 4 in the game, and at least 2 in it, I think.
Well, I mean, if there's 2 in it and 1 quits, then
No. I asked Whit, because he was in 0. I asked him to quit the game, and he quit it, and the game ended.
Whit was at 0.
Yeah, he was at 0, and
Oh,
and he was
okay,
still and he was still in the game. But I asked him
that
to quit the game
no,
to
he's
see
not
if
in the game anymore if he's at 0, okay? Because he's died. He's not in the game anymore. But I'm not sure I tested that case where the guy had already died and he quits. That might be a problem.
yeah. But when he did quit, the game quit as well. It ended the game.
Yeah, I have a feeling it didn't handle it properly because I forgot to test if the guy was at 0 because all my testing was with players that had lives left. So
Yeah.
I need to take a look at that.
And the other one was that's the one I messaged you on is the shot clock. If you have a shot clock in the match and the shot clock times out, you don't lose a life.
Really?
That was the other. That was the other bug we
Oh
discovered
yeah,
the other day.
no. I think I did that on purpose. But
Right.
I think that's a problem because that doesn't make sense to do it that way. I believe I did do that on purpose, but thinking about it, that's no good. You got to lose a life if the shot
Yeah.
clock goes off because otherwise you could just, in a bad spot, you could just sit there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's 2 things to fix.
Yeah, we've been playing it in the morning, Romario. So we have. I mean, you've got to understand the strategy of it. You're trying to kill your opponent, so it's not just about potting balls. You have to pot balls the right way to try and mess the table up for your opponent. Now, the last question I had is just gone straight out of my head because I had everything set to ask you. What the hell was the last question? Oh, God, it's going to... that was the other thing. The guys are querying the wager, but I'm sure you said you put wager in, but you haven't got it activated for a particular reason. I'm sure that you mentioned that.
Yeah, there's no... Right now, I think it'll give you an error. It'll say something like there's no wagers for ring games because it looks like this is a ring game. We didn't have... I think the ability for wagering right now is only against, head-to-head or team-to-team, not multiples, like not more than 2. So I'm going to have to work on that to make it so that you can wager.
Yeah.
And that would be good for the ring games, too, if you're going to play like, 9-ball, 10-ball ring game. That would actually make those a lot better if you could wager. But yeah, I need to work on that because it doesn't support that right now. So I'll fix this other thing, probably update it tonight or tomorrow, and then the wagering that's going to take more time. I won't put that in the next update. I'll have to look into that. But it'd be nice to everybody throw in $5 $10 whatever it is. And
well, Cloggy, maybe it will make better interest for you if you stick in $50 into the pot and then you win the pot at the end of it.
Well, if you ask me, Cloggy, wager is essential in everything. I mean, I don't play pool without wagering, but I'm in the minority there.
Right, so where have we got to here? Albinario's got first blood. I'll be at the table, cutting the 2 into the side, I think. Yeah.
That was well done if he doesn't hook himself.
This might be in play, this 4-ball.
Yeah, you can see a part of it, but I don't think he can make it. Yeah, he don't like it.
He's going to have to do the long, slow spin.
I think he's going to have to masse this because I don't think he's got a very good safety play here. So I think he's going to shoot the masse shot. Yeah, he did play safe. So he twisted a little, but he wasn't trying to make that because I saw where his Q-tip was. That wasn't close to where he needed to be, and I'm positive this is the exact shot he was trying to play.
I think Larry can actually pot this. The only thing I'd be worried about is a scratch off the 8-ball or something like that.
No, it'll miss the 8-ball, but the scratch is on. You got to draw this to the rail. You got to draw this to the side rail. It won't hit. It's not going to hit the 8-ball, but if he just rolls this, it's going to scratch. Well, I'm not sure what the heck he was trying to do there. Maybe he was trying to play
Well,
safe and brush it off the 8 ball and get
yeah, try to
someplace
hit
good.
I think he may have been trying to hit the left side of the 8 ball to
Yeah.
drop in behind that 5 and 9, which wasn't a bad idea. Didn't get it thick enough.
Well, this ain't a gimme. Let's see what he does here. He's going to play
Well,
safe.
he's ducking. He ain't got it there, I don't think. Has he?
No, he didn't. You know, that's kind of a real mental mistake there, because if you hit it harder than that,
Need to
you
look
bring
at
the
this
6
5,
and
9.
you bring the 6 and 10 into blockers too. I mean, I'm not sure where he's trying to get, but that was a mistake not to, you know, it's just like the line, you know, which side do you want to be on? Don't leave it on this side. It was that sort of thing.
Oh.
Don't leave it on that side of the 8.
See, I was about to say, well, he might be getting an inadvertent bump here, and he's now hooked, but sorry, not hooked. He's now got a long 4. But the problem is that is it any worth actually potting any more balls when that 5 and 9 were tied up?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. There's nothing
look at
wrong
where
with
he is
potting
now.
balls if you're going to plan on playing safe someplace, like playing safe on the 5. This is tough. I mean, it's very difficult to get to where you have a shot on the 5. Yeah,
And
he was trying to bring it around the
now all
table.
he's done is done Albinario a favour there.
Well, see, what you could have done there is make the 4 and then played safe on the 5. You have the 8, 6, 10 over there. I mean, because that shot, even if he makes the shot, get in position on the 5 stuff, I mean, I think I would have just made the 4 and then tried to play safe on the 5 ball. Even from long
Well,
up table, it's not that bad with all those balls sitting there.
there's a wild shot here with the right English on it, stun the 4 in, get around
Yeah.
the back of the 7, and come up
Yeah.
the short side of the 5
And
without bumping
again,
anything.
you could just make this and play safe where that 5 is. I mean, it's real easy to get safe.
Yeah, he's not get the legs though.
No, but he's going to have the safe. See,
Yeah.
that's the thing, is at least he's got a position where, now this is just inside English and bring the 5 straight down the table to the end rail. And, you know, he chose to hit it easy and make sure he got him on the 8, which is fine.
It killed it onto the 8, yeah.
Yeah, it makes the kick a little easier here, but it's still good. I mean, that's still a good play.
I'd like to know who it is that subscribes to my channel and then promptly unsubscribes. I'm back down a subscriber again. I don't know why they do it.
So I have
Down
$3 to not spend. I don't know what that means.
Well, it gets you into other tournaments, doesn't it? I mean, if you want to actually get a pot together for future tournaments, which you do play on, then playing a game of killer to pickpocket us numpties is quite a handy thing to be doing.
And I don't understand what you're talking about either. I'm completely lost in this conversation. I don't understand what Cloggy's saying, and I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, he's thinking up. He's giving a reason why he shouldn't be playing killer. I'm giving a reason why he should be, because he's already spending $V playing in tournaments. So the one way of picking up easy $V is going into a killer game and picking pockets of the numpties that are playing it. I mean, it's not rocket science.
Guess what? When I go play a game for 500 and gambling in real life, I don't need the money either, but I enjoy gambling. I mean,
Yeah, well, if you come into a killer game and you lose a few games and you lose a few pots, then you will need some more $V. So it's a vicious circle.
It just makes it a little more interesting. That's all. I mean, you can look at it however.
Uh-oh. Well, he's got a bump. And he's got a cut as well.
Yeah, I think he's out here. I don't think there's going to be any problems.
Again, even though it's early on, it's not the start that Larry needs.
I mean, the thing is, guys, I'm just putting in stuff that players have asked for.
Yeah,
So,
I mean,
you know, if
and,
that's not something you like, that's okay. I mean, I'm just putting stuff in that a lot of people had asked for.
well, put it this: it's far better than the Filipino rotation.
Well, I would disagree with that strongly, but it's a completely different game because Killer is more of a social game, and the best thing about Killer is that it's pretty good for numpties to play, even
Of course,
you know, playing with better players. Whereas
of course,
rotation's a very difficult game, and playing with better players, you're going to get slaughtered.
I mean, any dog can have their day. No matter what level of numpty you're at, you can still lock somebody up in a ball and get lucky, and then they lose a life. I mean, I think everybody of every level has won a game of Killer so far.
Yeah. Well, we used
by
to
hook or
play.
by crook.
We used to play a game called Liability on the snooker table, and it's a simple game. You basically, the guy behind you, you have to pay the points he makes. So you think, well, that favors a better player. It does, but you got to remember, you know, you got like 6, 7 guys playing, and you're picking peas every time for order. You're not always going to have the great player behind you. So we used to play that all the time for hours and hours and hours. You know, not for a lot of money. If you lost, maybe you lose $20, $30, but it was just a fun game. I mean, I've seen some big liability games. I saw Jose Perico win 22,000 playing liability one day. So you know, I mean, obviously it was for a lot of money per point. I think they were playing like 100 a point or something like that.
What's Cloggy saying? You asked for better graphics. Other tan colours, where are they?
Well, obviously you don't pay attention, Cloggy, because a lot of work's been done on better graphics. It's just not here yet. You think this stuff's easy to do? It's not.
He's a typical moaning Dutchman.
Yeah, bedhead. Well, that's sort of a problem, interface problem. It's like Bulliards does the same thing. It rotates people. I think we had a thing where in Bulliards you could press a button and see a full leaderboard. We probably need that for Killer too, where you can press a button and see all the names.
I don't know what line that Larry can get off this 4-ball, but that 6 and that 7's a nice holder for putting the cue ball behind the 6 if he can do it. Nice little stopper. Let me have a look. No,
But
well,
I'll see if I can put something in so that you can see the leaderboard, but it won't be all the players at once. You'll have to press a key to see it. I think that's in there for Bulliards. Does anybody remember what key you press to see all the scores?
That's the first time in all the years I've ever heard you mention anything about that, Steve. I was never aware of any sort of button.
I think there's a button you can press where, you know, because you could play Bulliards with, you know, 4, 5, 6 people. I think there's a button you can press that'll show all the scores.
Well, I have to say that if you look at the keyboard mapping, there's no mention of that in keyboard mapping.
It might be a hidden secret.
Yeah, it might be the only one. It's one of these buttons that only you know, Steve, because it's not in that. I'm pretty certain there's nothing I've read through those keyboard mapping, and I've been through it 100 times.
Well, I know it used to do it at one point, and maybe it doesn't anymore. I don't know. I'll have to look. But it certainly can be done where we can show everybody.
Well, I've got the very button that you can use. See that fine tune button? Get rid of that and put that in for your open the leaderboard. The fine tune button, nobody uses it. Nobody uses fine tune in VP4.
There's lots of keys on the keyboard. You don't have to remove stuff to put new stuff in.
That's a redundant key. I've never used it in 20 years of playing VP. Never.
Well,
Not
you probably
once in my
never
life
used
have I ever thought
the
of
L
doing it.
key either, but that's besides the point.
What's the L key for?
it removes the table lines.
Oh no, that's a bit pointless. That. Right. Well, time to make a move, Larry. And this is not exactly a gimme. This setup.
Well,
But you
there's
can
a
get down below the
reason
8.
for everything, Hugh. I mean, you just don't think about it till it comes up for you.
That's
Like,
perfect.
let's say that you wanted to set up a shot and trick setup shot, and then you wanted to like take a video of it or something. You didn't want a big crosshatch pattern all over the place.
Yeah, well,
So there's reasons for it. I mean, it's like if it wasn't there, then you'd shoot a video one day and go, "Hey, can I have this?" Like you do about stuff like the cameras and stuff. So
I get this. See, to me, cameras are more important than lines.
well, of course. I mean, all I'm saying is that there's a lot of features in there that, you know, don't necessarily have to be in there, but you take them out and then people are going to complain about how come this isn't there anymore.
Right, well, Larry's off the mark. He's
Larry needs to be off the mark. And
dry again.
this is a little bit of a tricky situation. I think I might push out to a cut on the 1, you know, push out where you can see the left edge of it. I would not do this. This is a terrible decision.
I don't think it's that bad because, I mean, the 9-ball can only go one direction, Steve, can't it? It can only go to the right. Not the 9-ball, the 1-ball can only go to the left.
And I would not have played that like that. No, I mean he could have put the cue ball on the end rail and left just the left edge of the 1.
Is he going to take the bait here, Albie? No, he's just going. He's not going to get a rail, is he? No.
No.
There. He's borrowing Larry's trackball mouse for all at it.
That was a little trackball, boo boo. See, it's a good thing Larry didn't do that, or you'd be saying it was a trackball.
Oh, I'd be all over him like a rash. Right now, into the little spot behind the 2. See, this is a test to do this with a trackball mouse, to actually just draw this into the little gap. This is very touchy.
He's not trying to draw it, which I'm a little bit surprised at. Let me see the angle. Yeah, it's a little tough trying to draw it. You know, that's tough, the 9-ball. You got to rub on the 9-ball and then it's no good. I think he's doing a smart thing here.
Yeah, look at what Albie's written in the chat. Oh, dear. As if Larry sold him a trackball mouse.
But that was not a good safety. When you've got ball in hand, he should be locked on that 9-ball, or at least a lot. I mean, you know, he could have done a lot better safety than he did here. You got ball in hand like that close. Yeah, I mean, but you know, if Larry gets hooked, it's his own fault for not playing a better safety there.
Larry's just actually twigged it now. It's finally sunk in for Larry. It took a while to get there, but he's got it. He was confused for a minute. See, he's at that age. We're all at that age. He's confused for a minute. I'm more confused than most.
Shit, I'm confused all the time. AI is saving me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that was not a very good shot. That ball was missed by a mile.
Well,
but you know, this is
dodgy table.
Yeah, but you know, the thing is
you know something, Steve? What about putting loads of English on this and trying to go through the gap and bump the 4? No, he's not doing it.
Yeah, I mean the shot, if it was there, was going around the corner, but I think the cut was too big to do that. I mean, this is a good play because he can play safe from here, or he could bank this if he wants. I think the safety's a better play. He does too. But that ain't going to do it.
Now, this is a bit fiddly. Is that going to miss that? Well,
It
I
is.
thought it was going to. I thought it was going to
What-
bump the 10, but it might go behind the
what
7.
you have to do is you have to cut the 2 behind the 10. You have to cut the 2 to the left, and he's
Yeah.
not going to do that. This is tough hitting it this way, but he hit it good.
Always
I didn't
played
think-
that dead.
I didn't think he had enough of the 2 to do that, but obviously
it's
he
not
did.
tight,
that
but
was,
it's
well, that
pretty
was a good shot. You're not going to get that tight all the time. That was a very good shot. And that's the shot that I keep saying people in VP need to play more. That inside spinner to kill it and take the ball right up the table. Nice kick by Albin, and he's going to give it up.
Well, this is Larry's chance. He's hampered
this
straight
is
away.
Pretty straightforward. The only tricky thing here is getting the speed right, because when you're jacked up, because what's he doing? Yeah, because you got to get past the 6, but you don't want to roll too far.
He's going into the side. Needs to bounce.
Good
That's
job.
done.
Yeah, very good. So these are the situations where Larry, if he's going to win this match, he has to run out. I mean, he can't afford to not get out on these kind of tables.
And this shot to drop onto the 4.
And see, already he's like out of line.
He's hit that far too heavy.
Yeah, I mean you can blame it on the trackball, or you can blame it on he didn't know how hard to hit it, but and because of that, see where he gets on the 5.
Yeah,
if he's straighter in, it's easy to get on the 5, and now he's
I thought you were bursting into some Michael Jackson there, Steve. You can blame it on the trackball.
I don't know, but it just was he got really good on the 3. He got a great angle on the 3, and then he just totally munged it up going to the 4.
Yeah, touchy shots. I keep saying it.
It wasn't even that touchy shot. I mean, I don't understand it.
He just got a touch like a sledgehammer. That's the problem.
So now he's trying to figure out how to play safe here, and this is kind of tricky.
I think you can squeeze it past the 10. I'm not
I
sure
wouldn't
what
have gone
the
that
hell
way.
he was trying there.
What I would have gone is hit the 5 and made it go 2 rails
hang on a
over
minute.
by
Look
the
at this.
7 and gone forward with a cue ball.
It was all in the plan, Steve.
Larry had a better plan, I guess.
It was all in the plan, all part of it.
So as far as the graphics upgrade goes, that kind of got put on hold a little, doing all the 64-bit stuff and language stuff and all that. But the 64-bit stuff had to be done to do the graphics upgrade. There was no two ways about it. That was a major amount of work, even though it ended up not functionally showing anything. That had to be done. So hopefully we're going to be back to the graphics upgrade pretty soon. I do have balls I could show you, but I haven't wanted to.
Remember the problem you had when you showed us when you tried that graphics thing years ago? Remember that with the shadow underneath? It looked as if the balls were floating. Remember
I don't know
that?
what you're talking about? No.
Yeah, and everything was all laggy because of it as well. Well, there was more than me in the testing at the time, so there's others that will remember it.
Oh, that was ages ago. I mean,
yeah, that was 13, 14 years ago, but I remember it.
This is going to be a completely different process. Yeah, I don't want to show you my balls either.
It doesn't matter how nice the balls look; they still look crap in Loch Lomond. I'll tell you that.
I believe I said I have balls to show you. I didn't say they were mine. Could have been my cats or my dogs or
playing the big stunt, blowing the 8 ball.
Yeah, that hurts. And on top of it, his position on the 9 was poor.
I mean, let's be honest. This rack should have been in the bag 10 minutes ago, and if Larry had got on that 4 ball better, he would be now staring at 3-1 now. Well, it's a bedhead cut for a starter for Albinario.
Yeah, I mean, this could be missed. But, this is what we talked about is Larry has to get out on easy racks. Because I don't care how bad Albin started out, you know Albin's going to start playing well. So you can't give him too many chances.
Yeah.
Or it's going to be a loser.
So I'll be breaking off rack number 5, pretty central. Jacking up to get the stop in the cue ball. Ball in the break.
Well, this looks
shot in
like
the one.
like it's going to be 4-1.
But
I
what,
mean,
how many
I
balls
don't-
went? 3 balls.
Yeah,
Got
not a
3 or
whole lot
2.
could go wrong here.
This is a breakthrough early on. It
And
makes
this
it
is
even more important how, Larry didn't pinch that last rack. He's going to find himself
Well-
4-1 down here in a second.
Yeah, well, it's how many racks is going to cost.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a problem of playing a high level competition. I've lost a lot of matches where I was up in a match and I miss a ball, and then the guy wins that one and then breaks and runs, 3, 4, 5 racks in a row on me, and I end up losing because of that one mistake. I mean, it's he could get severely penalized here. It looks like Albin's kind of figured out the SBD break, and if you're breaking and spreading the balls and making multiples,
Nice. Underhit that. Didn't quite get into it.
and that's that old mistake. You don't want to, be on that side of the ball. But
He's
he's
still
fine.
okay. Recovered good. Touch is good.
Yeah, Albin's got great touch. He might have the best touch on VP. Matt's got really good touch too. Matt's another guy with really good touch.
Well, definite crisis already for Larry. He needs to sort something out very quickly. He ain't got much time to work with here. Suddenly these racks pile up. So Albie's getting fairly central. Jacking it up.
See how the cue ball is just kind of
Stopping the cue
hopping
ball.
and planning. That break seems to work really good, and
Cue balls
I'm going to
again.
give SBD credit for inventing that break. Everybody's copying them, and that's what they should be doing. Yeah, I think he'll. He's going to play safe here. It looks like. Now this is the smart thing to do. Why? He had a combination that was pretty easy, but you could miss that. This is the smart play. Don't
It's
give
even
your
more smart. It's even more smart when you're 4-1 up.
no,
You don't have to push the boat out.
don't give your opponent jack crap. I mean, and if you're up and things are going well, a lot of people just start, taking flyers,
start
because
getting
I'm
loose,
way
yeah.
up, and then that's how you lose matches. This is the
Yeah.
way you win matches.
It's a combination of good strategy and obviously good play and good potting and position, but all of those factors all work together. You can't
Well-
get one factor right and to hell with the rest of it.
He's going to need to hit this good. So you want to run this at the 7 ball, and you don't want to be on the wrong side of it. It's sitting pretty natural for it, but this is tricky because just being, where you go in the pocket. Yeah, he's in trouble.
Yeah.
See,
Welcome to brain fell out.
That shot, all you have to do is hit it to the thin side of the pocket, and this is what you end up with. That shot's very tricky to get the line on, and that's what ended up happening to him.
Now he's going to go cross table, but you can go up to the left of the 5 ball, I think, and get a line down into maybe kick the back of the 4. That's sort of that line that I was looking at the moment.
Yeah, he's got some options here. I mean,
ideally, he wants to hit the back of this 4, and this could end up reasonably good. Well, you're not going to get that line.
That's not even close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
that's a fail. The kicking part of the game is really important.
Well, Larry's got work to do here. That 7 ball it's tight, but it does go.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking Albin could have pushed, he could have pushed the ball up and made that situation there worse.
Oh,
There's
still,
nothing wrong with going for the kick, but you got to at least hit the ball.
well, Larry's got to get in the pie first. Got to get in that. He spun that far too much. Spun it far too much juice on it. And this 5 ball's tight as well. It's not.
Yeah, and
I
the
mean,
thing
that's
is,
not touching.
with ball in hand, it's like you really shouldn't have to end up with a shot where you have to put that much English on it.
I don't know why. Why didn't he just give himself a better line?
I don't know, but
There you go.
It's figuring out how to not get out. I mean, he didn't even get to the tricky part.
Yeah.
And I think that 7 ball goes. It's in a better situation now. It does go.
It's actually been bumped a wee bit. Oh no, it's still the same.
Didn't he get into the 7 ball there?
Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean,
think
it
it
doesn't
double
look any
kissed it.
different.
He's got most of the pocket there.
Oh, I mean, it will pop, but you've really got to be obviously right down on it to make it reasonably comfortable. But you should do this. Well, this line looks tight into the side, though, doesn't it?
It does.
He's going up. Oh, he's had to hit it.
And look at this little rub. Nope.
Yeah.
But he's okay here because this. You got to make a decision here. I think he's going to bump the 8 is what he's going to do.
He's just going to play it up table. Oh, he's missed the 7.
God. He caught the 9 ball. Yeah.
Look at that.
He had a lot of room there. The thing is if you're not going to wham it and try to get above it and you're going to roll forward, there's no reason to hit the 9 ball.
I don't think is Larry out good enough here, has he?
Yeah, he's fine. He can play the combo.
Watch that point. He's got to get this cut across that 9.
I mean, this kind of combo is pretty easy with them this close together. It's not one you should miss, but coming up with the shot is another story.
Well, he's got to play the cut back, hasn't he? He's got to play the bank. Oh, he's going the other way. So we'll look. I suppose that's a better line when you look at it. Although all or nothing in this. Big rack this. You're either 5-1 down or 4-2. Big swing.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be a missed call.
Yep.
Well, I suppose the best thing that happened there for Larry is where he's finishing the 10 ball. He's forcing Albie to dig out a cut, but I don't think he's going to be missing too many of these.
No, I mean, this is not a ball you're supposed to miss. I mean, it happens once in a while, but it's not a ball you're supposed to miss.
Well, here we
There
go.
it is.
There's one. There's a lifeline for you, Larry. Vital that he's got this. Now that could put a different outlook on the overall scheme of things.
Well, so far,
5-1 to 4-2.
Larry's lucky to only be down 4-2 because he has not played very well this match so far. I mean, he needs to pick it up.
Larry's going about the same. He's going as well. The corner ball flew in again this time. And the cue ball's gone also, has it? Or was that, what was that? Went into the side there. Oh no, it was the 10. The 10 that went. Well, this is a great table.
Yep.
Apart from the fact he's going to have to cut and run with this cue ball here, I think, in the 1.
Oh, this is natural. This is just a teeny bit of right English and roll it. You just got to hit it hard enough to get it by the 8, and then it'll kind of check and come back. Something like that. I mean, there's no reason not to run out this rack. This is kind of a connect the dots rack. I mean, there's not really anything that you're going to have to do with the cue ball that's should be a problem.
Well, just he's got to watch when he's dropping this 4-ball in as well, because this cue ball's going to leak out into the table.
This is all English, just to hold it.
He's got to watch. He's just got there.
You know, you got to question why he had that much angle on the 4. You know, that's the kind of thing. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, what have I missed there? Is it the old track ball?
Boy.
Have I missed it? I was looking at the chat there. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The old track ball, Mouse.
Oh, boy.
Larry will come round eventually. He will definitely come round eventually. I mean, I talk about blowing it. I mean, you've just managed to steal a rack that you should never have got, and then you go and blow it.
He's got to get that belly button lint out of his track ball.
Oh, dear.
Oh, boy.
Welcome
that
to Mooncake.
Really hurt. Man, that's a 2-game swing. Instead of 4-3, now it's 5-2.
Yeah, I mean, that's properly shooting yourself in the foot. I think he just done it to outdo Albie's one that he did earlier.
Well, he certainly did.
Do a worse one.
Mean, that was the worst one.
Oh, dear. Someday soon, that trackball mouse is going to be put back in its box and end up on eBay. That's the best thing for it.
And let's see how many racks it costs him, because Alvin's got a pretty good table here. I mean, he should be able to draw back to the 2-ball, and I think the 2 to the 4 is going to be a little tricky. So that's probably the hardest part of this. Now, you got to be a little careful that you don't get on top of the 2 or scratch or.
He's got a slight angle in this one. He looks as if he's coming.
Yeah, he's not going to mess with it. And that's not a bad play.
He wants to get up above the 4. That's what I think he wants to do.
Well, it's easy to get up to the 4 here. Let's see what kind of line he rolls on, because that's the critical thing. The speed's not hard on this.
Oh, that's perfect.
The right line.
That's perfect. He's got a pot, albeit a long one. He
doesn't want to be on the rail. Well, that's a little unfortunate.
Well, the 5-ball does go, but look at where the tip of the cue is, and the cue ball. He's going to do well to get any shot out of that.
He's going to leave the cut, but that's not. If he was off the rail, it would have been a lot easier. So this does go, but this is a lot like the 9-ball he just missed.
Oh yeah, I mean that 10-ball can go out and grab this 5.
Well, the thing is you can hit the rail. If you're pretty close to the pocket, which is what he should have done before when he was trying to cut the 7 by the 9. Well, and he hit it pretty good, and it didn't go in. So he did what I said, and it didn't go in the hole.
You're not that old mooncake. I mean, I sat and I remember watching John Virgo. I think John Virgo beat Terry Griffiths in the final of the UK Championship in 1979.
And that's a nice shot there. That's a very nice shot by Larry to get on the 6. All right, so and that whole thing there, Hugh, was a lot of that was just because when he came down for the 4, he ended up on the rail, which
that's it. Any better purchase in that cue ball, and he would have probably been out. It was just the fact he finished too close.
The thing is the hardest thing to control and pull is the ball speed. It's not like he hit a bad shot. I mean, he hit a good shot, and the speed just wasn't, quite right. But you could hit that shot 10 times and only end up like where he did once, where you're on the rail like that.
I remember Alex Higgins winning the World Championship for the first time in 72. I was 8 years old then. Yeah, I was genuinely shocked the other morning there, or yesterday morning. to hear that John had passed away. But like I said yesterday, he'll always be part of VP4 once I get my my macros working again. Maybe that's an omen that my
And that's a
macros
dry
suddenly
break.
stop working.
Larry didn't need that.
Dry again, and of course, what do you get with a dry break? You leave. I'll be sitting plumb in the one.
Well, Larry doesn't seem to be copying the SPD break either, which I think is a mistake.
Well, that's the thing we talk about. You know, pay attention to what's happening, who's getting the break going, who's getting the best success, and see if you can steal something from it. And
the thing about the break in VP is it's really easy to copy. Like in real life, well, you can copy the way where a guy's breaking from, and you can try to copy like how fast he's hitting the cue ball. But the problem with real life is that just the hit timing, where you release the cue, whether the tip's going down, you know, I mean, there's so much more to it, to what makes the cue ball do what it's doing and makes the balls go in the hole. In VP, it's very straightforward. So you should be able to copy the guys that break well. It's not a whole lot of mystery like it will be in real life.
That set, I think what happened is either a match finished, or I think a match finished a session early, and John Virgo obviously was asked or volunteered to go out and do some trick shots and stuff for the crowd back then when he was doing his impressions. I watched that.
He's either going to have to leave a long shot or suck this back. If it was me, I'm sucking this back because I don't want this long shot. Let's see what he decides to do. I think he'll suck this back too.
Yeah, he's a bit too straight. He's going to have to come back.
Well, he doesn't have to, but I would.
Is he going to leave it long? No, he's pinched it around the eye.
He was able to get around the corner going forward. That's a real good shot. That's perfect. Yep. If you had ball in hand, you'd probably put it on the same line, maybe just a little closer to the 8. Other than that, I mean, this line's perfect.
Oh.
One thing you got to be careful here is scratching in the corner pocket. And he handles that well. That's the right way to play it.
Well, Dennis Taylor will be he'll be awarded the crown of the #1 commentator now because he's obviously the oldest. He's been doing it for a good number of years as well. So he'll now take over that mantle.
And this is a loser's bracket match. You can't afford to get behind too far. It's only to 13. And that's going to be a dry one. And,
well, Larry's got a shot this time, I think.
Yeah, Larry's got a shot. This table isn't quite as good. Yeah, he's going to have to do some maneuvering here.
Well, this is just a little stun.
Well, he might play this into the 5 even if he wants to, just to get the angle. Well, he didn't need to. And this is another stun shot.
It's kind of critical. Though.
You'd like to get over to the rail like this.
Well, that looks perfect because you can just, I mean, the cue ball only wants to go one direction, doesn't it? I mean, you might have to just help it with a wee bit of spin, will he? To actually avoid the 4.
You don't want any spin.
No?
No.
Yeah, he's got, well, he's a bit short.
And that was a good line. He just came up a little short, but he's still fine.
I don't like the line this cue ball's taking, Steve. I don't like this line.
If he can get a rub on the 6, it could potentially help him.
Yeah, I don't like this.
The line's okay. It'll go to the rail before the side pocket.
Well, Larry doesn't think so because he's jacking up, and of course he's a mile away in the pot. Now he needs a rescue, and I think he's got it. But I think Larry was panicking as well. The little voice in Larry's head was doing the same thing as mine was because that was a scratch tight shot.
I don't know if the speed problem for the 3 to 4 was his trackball or just because he didn't have a good feel for how he needed to hit it.
See, I would have. That's why I would have put a little bit of help and spin just to help it around and round to back it up.
He did. He did put a little English
He
on
did?
it. Yeah. Yeah, I was behind him. He did put a little English on it. He just underhit it. Oh, that was a real good attempt.
Well,
See, he was trying
was
to
right
get
to
him on
duck
the
him in
four.
the 10.
Yeah. That was a good
Yeah.
that was a nice play. It just didn't work out.
Right, so does this 10 ball spot? I don't think it does. Not that it'll matter because it hasn't gone in. Oh, this is...
So you can play safeties off of other balls. You can even try to pot this 4 off another ball. But let's see what he decides to do. I think he may try to use the 5 ball. Oh, he hit that way too hard. Way too hard.
Oh, no, he's
Is he
going to
gonna
get a kiss.
lucky?
Oh, he's opened it up, though. Has he?
Yeah. He
No,
hit
he
that
hasn't.
he hit that way too
Yeah.
hard.
He's actually okay. I mean, Larry's got a shot to try and kick this in, but
If that was Larry, we would have said it was a trackball mistake. He's got to kick this off the rail, and you want to put draw on this. You basically want to play a draw shot off the rail and suck it out for the 5.
oh, John Virgo, I think John Virgo will be at least 6'2". Sure, he's about 6'2".
Okay, so here we go. This is going to be a little weird here. This could probably hit the 7 ball. I don't know if he's going to get by it. Nope, he's not. Well, that was tricky.
Now this. Well, he can't pot the 6 from there.
Well,
There's no way he can pot the 6.
you can draw this over, but the problem's the 9. The shots to draw this cue ball towards the 9 ball. Play for the bump, because he can draw this and get that angle. He looks like he might be trying to go in the corner pocket, which I'm not sure what he's going to do here. Maybe he's just going to play to the middle of the table. Yep. I think that was a smart play. That was better than what I was saying to do, because
he's
that was
guaranteed he's giving himself a shot there. I'll give him that. I mean, it's a tough shot, but you know, cue ball just needs to run out and he'll be on the 7.
That was the right play. He's got to avoid the 9 again. Well, he's got to make the ball.
Oh dear. Tell you, these pockets are catching everybody out.
Well, he's got a two-way shot here. He can play this bank and then use the 8 ball. If he
I'll say
misses
more
it.
with some people than others, because we've seen how Spectre Don's been doing it. He's been very solid.
Yeah, Spectre Don has not been bothered so much by him, which may be to his advantage. Well, he may have been playing safe the whole way, because that was ripped. And he can see part of the ball.
I'm having a think at the moment. I couldn't.
He can cut this
quick
to the
enough
right.
to see this.
He can shoot this in the right pocket, and I think that's what he's going to do. No. Why? Oh, he's going to jump it. Okay. Well, he's jumping this ball over the edge of the 8 rather than taking the cut the other way or trying. The safety is not so good. So it was either shoot it in the right corner or jump it. This one is kind of tricky to get over the 8, I think.
Just over the edge. He got there.
He didn't have any problem getting over it, but he didn't make the ball.
Oh, no. I think, he's got the cut, no problem. It drops in. Well, there you go, Larry. You can't get it any more on a plate than this.
Well, Larry's getting some rolls. He needs to take advantage of them.
I mean, this is taking a pattern pretty much. I mean, there's nothing surprising so far. I mean, yes, there's been mistakes made. They're going to come from both players. It's just who gets the overall advantage by it. Now, Larry has given up a few opportunities that he's had. He's got to put this one away, though.
But he's gotten a lot of rolls. And
and he's had a roll of the ball 2 or 3 times as well. You take everything you can get.
Oh, boy.
But there you go. I think he's checked that up with English or something, because there's no way he can miss that as bad as that. I mean, I don't know. You've just got to take what you've got and don't be over ambitious. You can't take liberties with these pockets, Larry, but you're not listening. And that's another big swing. I mean, 6-4, now
well, that's
7-3.
That's a second 2-game
Yeah,
swing.
exactly.
So,
Exactly. And you know, you're running out of time here now, Larry. I think you're digging your own hole here, Larry.
I mean, it could be 5-5 right now, but instead
Yeah,
of 7-3
exactly.
because of two-game
Exactly.
swings.
And
there's another dry one.
5-ball. No.
All right. Well, this is an interesting situation. So this is kind of tricky to play safe on. You can try using a 7-ball coming off the left side of this. The 3 might or may not help you. You can
You've not
shoot
even
this.
got enough room to overcut that one because it's only going to bump the 3.
You can play this off the 6-ball into the 5. You can call the 5-ball and play the carom off the 6. And that looks like what he's going to do. This shot's a little tricky. If you play these shots a lot, like you play a lot of one pocket or straight pull, you're pretty good at these. But
well, that 5-ball's well in the pocket anyway.
That shot is tricky. It really is. If you're good at them, you're probably going to make that, 90% of the time. But for most people, that's not a real high percentage shot.
Well, good luck with this, Albie. I don't know how he's going to work this one out. I mean, you could try and run down onto the 7 and 4, can't you?
You can play for the combination. The 2-8 goes.
I think he's trying to do what I'm talking
here
about
we-
here.
here-
He might
yeah,
be
here we
ducking
go
in a
again.
corner. Yeah.
See, the last time he tried running down in one of those situations, he got the same result. I mean, he could have played for the 2-8 combo because it was there.
And he's going to struggle to get a hit in this 2-ball, by the way, because all these balls are interfering with the line.
Yeah, I mean,
can he get it that way? He's going to have to spin it up to go 2 rails or check it up right English to straighten it up.
And
one of the two.
It's tough to.
Yeah, he's going to.
It's tough to tie balls up with the way this is sitting.
This will be a good hit if he gets it, because again, the spin, you got to judge it. This looks not a bad effort.
Oh boy, that was good. That was a very good effort. Just opened it up a little too much.
Where's the killer, Rose? I can't see it in support. Jose, it's probably the easiest game to understand. Maybe not if you're Spanish, it's not, though.
But he's right. The rules should be in there. I haven't done them yet.
Yeah.
I'll add them.
I'll give you the rules. Pot every ball you see, and don't let your opponent pot any balls. There it is. That's the rules. End of.
Isn't that the rule to every game?
That's the rule to every game. Oh, dear.
Well, again, it's a must-do with Larry. And
ready, we've got a little blind pocket cut again. These are all... I don't care what anybody says. These are all dodgy. Easy to catch a knuckle.
Okay.
Now, how tight is a 9-ball? 9-ball's fine. You just got to get up there, though. Got to get up there. Big check to square it across. Little dink back. Well, Larry's been given opportunities to stay in this. He definitely has. I mean, Larry's shot himself in the foot a couple of times to give Larry those opportunities. So they're all playing their part. Everything's in the mix here. It's whoever's going to come out on top and taking the most opportunities when it matters. Dry breaks, the usual. And I think that's talking about dry breaks. Why change the habit of a lifetime? Larry's dry again. Although he's not left anything, and that's not getting to real. What the hell's happened with Albie? He's got the trackball mouse working again.
He was trying to hit the 6-ball. He caught the 6 of the 1. So Larry's taking a look at this 8-ball, which is the right thing to do at this point. So you know that the 8-ball doesn't go. So you either have to break it out or play safe at some point. And the safety could be on the 8-ball. But you should have a plan right off the bat of how you're going to deal with this rack. You know, you should know right up front. Not that the plan can't be fluid, but you should have a plan.
Well, let's put it this way. Looking at the table, he's going to take 2, 3, up for the 4, onto the 5, get the 6. The problem's the 9-ball. And the reason I say that is because he has to finish the certain side of this 7 if he's going to play the 7 and bump the back of the 10 and 8 or go straight into them, whatever it is.
Yeah, but you don't have to do that. You can just play down there and play safe on the 8 and lock them on the 10. I mean, you don't have to break it out.
Well, the 9-ball's still a problem if you're going to go down on that side, though, to play that behind the 10 and lock them up.
If you're going to play for breaking it out, you should have a plan on how to do it. And if you don't get right, then you play safe. You certainly don't want to put yourself in a position where you're going to hook yourself. I mean, that's the worst thing you can do because you're good chance you're giving up the rack.
It depends how he lands in this 6. He might get crazy if he lands in a reasonable angle in this 6-ball like that. See, that's what I'm talking about. So now he's going to get crazy. He's going to have a bump here and hope he's in the 7.
If you're going to go behind him and bump him, you got to do it with a little bit of speed. And then, you know, who knows where you're going to be on the 7. The thing is that it's super easy to play safe on the 8 where it is.
He's got the touch.
Yeah, and that's going to work.
Oh, now he's got to take it up top just to hold back here for the 7, for the 8. Just nip it up and come across.
Well, this is a stun shot unless he wants to shoot it in the side.
Oh,
just don't want to stun it. You don't want to stun this behind the 10. It looks like he's going to draw it back.
He's nailed it.
That's fine. Yeah. All right, good shot. So it looks like he's going to get out and be 7-5, and Larry's back in this match. Yeah, Larry looks like he's playing a little bit faster, and I think that's good for him, you know, because he used to be a pretty slow player, but he's playing at a better rhythm, which is probably one of the reasons he's playing better.
How many times do I say this? Is he going to get a break working? Is he going to get a chance of a follow-up? Well, Larry's going completely opposite to Albinario. He's heading into the wings. And the end result is not good. Try again, but no shot.
Yep, if you're going to be dry. So let's see what he pushes to. This push is a little bit tricky. He's going to push to some kind of kick, it looks like.
Which pushed to a bank, I think.
Well, he's left a lot.
He's left a bank.
This bank is... I don't like this bank. I'd probably play safe here. I think he's going to shoot it. I'd probably play safe here because it's a little tricky getting position on the 2. That's why I don't like this bank. He's going to have to come all the way across, and then the 4-ball's blocking the pocket. I mean, I don't like this shot. Say right now, this is tricky.
He's jacking it up just to stun it and had a shot in the 2.
He hit it actually pretty good. He could have got a shot in the 2. That was a good shot.
Oh, now that 5, that 1-5 is dead. Absolutely plumb stone dead. But can Albie see it?
You can't see enough of it.
Yeah. Yeah, Jose, just get out your bed in the morning and join the guys. They'll play killer.
You know what? I think you can play the 5-ball here. You just hit the edge of the 1 and run into the 5. The 5, I think, goes right off the 10.
Rubs off the 10.
Yeah, I think you can. I think I don't know what he's doing, but
he's got called the 5.
Yeah, but he's trying to play the combo.
Yeah,
see, I thought it was pretty easy to actually just thin the 1, hit the 5, and I thought the 5 had a pretty good chance of going in.
Now, seriously, do you actually play a pot in this 1-ball here? I think you head to the long grass because look where the 2-ball's sitting. I mean, there's no value whatsoever in trying to pot this 1.
Good. You're going to have to hit it good. You can get the cue ball up here. I mean, you can draw this up. but you're not, you can draw this up and to the end rail.
He's got to hit it this state if he's in any intention of doing that. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's digging in. Yeah. You got to
I
get
mean,
the pot though.
it was a
Maybe
doable shot, but he missed it by a mile, and now he's going to be back
now
in.
it's a missed call. Yeah. It's all backfired immediately.
But yeah, if you're going to shoot at that ball, I mean, he missed that ball by, it was 2 or 3 inches outside the pocket. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if you can't even at least hit the pocket and rattle it in it, I mean, if you can't hit the pocket on that shot, you shouldn't be shooting it.
I don't know whether Larry just, whether there's a wee bit more deliberation required from Larry.
I don't know.
Just making sure he's set before he fires.
Maybe. I mean, there was nothing wrong with shooting at that. I might have shot at that, but certainly you're going to look for safety options there too. Because if the safety's easy, why not just play safe?
No.
I think he hit the 5 ball first.
Exactly. I think that's all going pear-shaped. I mean, ball in hand. And Larry's doing things funny. Albinario's potting his tail here.
This is a very strange match. Yeah. So Larry's going to try to run out here, and I think that's a reasonable play. Oh no, he's playing safe.
He's heading he's heading in the back of the 3.
And that's not a bad play there. It's never a bad play to play safe. The only problem with that play is that if he gets them on 2, which he probably won't here, but if he did get them on 2, there's not a very easy 3 foul from where the 1 is sitting. Yeah, I thought he might try to run out because I think the 2 ball went past the 3 till he bumped it. And look at this.
Oh, Larry breathes a sigh of relief there.
And
the 1 ball goes.
It goes,
fraught with danger.
This is danger, Will Robinson. And if you're going to shoot this, you're going to shoot this with intent of playing safe on the 3 or the 2. There's some nice safeties you can play off this 2. But you got to have the cue ball over, towards the other rail to play.
How much of that cushion has he got? Well, he's got there.
See, and that's the problem with shooting that shot is that he's lucky he's not hooked. Now, if this was me, I might take a shot at this off the 7 ball because I think that's a pretty reasonable shot to shoot here. Is the carom off the 7. You got to hit this with some speed.
As if he's just trying to play safe, and he's going to be in trouble in a minute because that's not good.
Yeah, now he's going to be locked up because
that's not good.
There's nothing wrong with playing safe, but not only didn't get the snooker, the cue ball's close to the 2, which is kind of a death move. Now he doesn't look like he's using a 4 here.
It looks as if he's banking this.
I would. Okay, he's playing a 2-way, and that's a pretty good shot, except he didn't get that great a position on the 3. So he's going to have to, this is a little tricky here with that 8 ball. Going to have to really dink this. Yep, good shot. That's the Albinario touch.
Yeah. It either works or it doesn't work. We found tonight. He either doesn't get a ball to a rail or get the ball to the ball.
Well, he's done some crazy stuff tonight. He hits a low ball first. Like, what is going on?
Ball in hand, though, which is even worse. I mean, ball in hand, and he's done it.
Yeah, you just kind of gotta. But nobody's going to play good all the time, and Alvin has not played that good a match, and he's probably going to be up 8-5 after this. So.
I think that's why even more the 1 loss side is more of a minefield than anything.
Well,
the mixture of players that we've got.
Albin's lucky that Larry's struggling because the way Albin has played, he could certainly not be the winner.
Well, I mean, it's easily could be all square right now. There's no doubt about that. But Larry's back to chasing
3 down here.
3 down. If Albie can get this and get decent in the 10, which he should do it.
But that's the way tournament pool is you're gonna have some matches where you don't play great. You gotta figure out how to win it. So listen to this, Josh Filler, who is currently probably the best rotation game player in the world. At Derby City, there were like 700 people in the 9-ball. Okay, Josh Filler won it without losing a match. Well, I take it back. He lost one match. Okay, he had food poisoning, and he had to forfeit a match. And he still won the tournament. Never lost any of the ones he actually played in, and he won the tournament. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Because, with 700 players, that's a lot of rounds. I don't know what it was, 15 rounds or 16 rounds. It's a buyback tournament, not a double elim, which sort of works the same. But,
that's a lot of players in a tournament. 700 players? Goodness me.
It was 712, I think, in it. So, but, I guarantee you he didn't play great every match, but he played good enough in some of those, and he probably played great in the ones he needed to.
And of course, the other thing is, I take it he was given weight in matches as well, was he? Or was it just
there's no handicap in that? No handicap.
So I mean, but because there's 700 odd people in it, there's probably fairly low-rated players that he's coming up against, maybe in certain rounds.
There can be in the early rounds, but the further you get in it, the more monsters you play, and he played a lot of monsters. He.
Well, this time Albie's ducking. And I don't know, let me have a look at the line that he's got here. Well, that is very tight.
This is a tough hit. I think he's better off going 2 rails up by the 2-ball. Although I'm not sure. Maybe he has to go 3 rails, by the 2-ball, and then come back and hit the end rail and into the 1.
Oh, that's a big
He's
ask.
trying to mass A this.
Well,
I don't think
did he
got
get
a rail.
the after he hit the ball? Yes,
so.
he did.
Yeah, I think so.
He did.
He did.
It was a good referee's call there.
Well, the VP ref is never wrong.
But has he left anything on? Well, I mean, you could bump the 1 into the 6 and play that, but
that's a tricky shot, though. I think that was a better choice, but he didn't get there. So now he's going to get locked up. This is where you go 2 rails to the back of the 9 every time here. It's just a little bit of English, 2 rails, and put it right on the back of the 9-ball.
That's what he's doing. Got to watch the pace.
This is a shot everybody should be good at. I mean, if you should practice this shot.
Going too far. Has he? No, he's okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's a shot you practice because it comes up all the time. And that's the correct way to play it. Go on the 2 rails, because that gives you the best chance of getting behind the ball.
Well, Larry's got to start winning these safety exchanges. He's got to come out on top to get himself readdress the balance here.
Albin's going to try to kick this in, so he's going to put the big hold on this. So this will be draw and right English. So you could potentially do this one with just draw, but I think it's easier if you put draw and right English to get it to hold. You can hit it harder if you put right English on it. He's just drawing it, which I think is a mistake. See that? Because what happens is see how the ball curves late?
It curved, yeah.
So that's why you want to put right English on that to help hold it up.
Yeah, you got to get it to hold up. And straighten the line.
I mean, he just played that shot wrong, which tells me he needs to work on his kicking, because that's kind of a standard thing to be able to hold up the ball by putting English on it.
Well, Larry's problem's not the 1 ball. The problem's the 2 to the 3. I mean, the 3 ball ain't going past the 6. The 3 ball ain't going past the 5. He's got to run this cue ball.
You got the 3 ball in a lot of pockets. I'm not sure that I like the way he's played. See, for starters, I would get the cue ball closer to the 2. I would never leave it that far away. See, even if you wanted that angle, you should be like a couple feet from the 2 ball, not halfway across the table, because that just makes it way harder. I mean, that's just a bad decision to put the cue ball where he did. And this is a pretty good shot if it gets a rail, and it does not.
Oh dear. Here we go again.
But, you know, that's with ball in hand. And while the 3 ball wasn't, you know, available for the real simple shot, it certainly was not that difficult to get down table to get a shot in a 3 up table or in one of the side pockets.
Well, you're running out of racks, Larry. Albinario looking odds-on favourite to be sitting with a 4-rack lead, is it? I can't see that. My eyes have gone. What time is
Yeah,
it? 10 to bedtime.
It'll be a it's 10 after bedtime, you mean. It'll be 9 to 5 after Albin finishes his rack out.
Yeah, it'll be Dolly Parton after this.
Oh, Dolly Parton. Why would it be Dolly Parton?
9 to 5. What a way to make a
I see.
living.
I thought you were calling her the fat lady singing. I was thinking, well, maybe the big-breasted woman singing, but not the fat woman.
Here we go. Well, Larry's been working in favours all through this match. Let's be honest. He's needing a heap more.
Yeah, Dolly Parton, great songwriter.
Well, if you expect a Don watching this, you've been again. I keep saying this about him. He's been playing. He's shot very solid, very comfortable in these cuts, which is the scary part of this tournament. And if he can keep that up and keep that standard high, then he's going to be a hard man to beat. The other factors are going to play their part. We all know that. But in terms of actually when he's at the table and what he's doing, potting these balls, he's been very impressive.
Push out time. And this is kind of a tough push out because, wow, I might push down towards the 9 ball and leave a kick shot, you know, like push it down behind the 3 and the 5-10 and then, you know, leave the long rail kick because I think that's a pretty good spot. And that looks like what he's doing. Yeah, but, you know, you where that ball was sitting, I mean, I think that was a good shot because you've got a reasonable chance of kicking safe here. He may try to make it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at where it's sitting. I mean, he might as well have a go at it.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's got a chance to get safe if he misses it.
Larry's been giving it back, so Larry's going to have a go at it.
Well, yeah, you always going to give this back, I think. You know, I mean,
I think
unless you're playing with jump cues and you're playing Feder Gorse, you're probably giving this back.
That's not getting to a rail.
Yeah, and see, that's also, I think, you know, you kind of got to make a decision there. If you're going to try to play shape for the 2, you got to hit at that speed. But if you're going to try to get safe, you want to hit a lot harder than that. Trying to get the cue ball and the 1 ball to separate and move.
Well, the 3 ball and 9 ball, we can forget about them because they're stone dead. So
well, this is, I mean, he needs to hit, he should have left more angle there. He needs to hit the 5 ball here. I mean, he can play position on the 5 in the side pocket, and he might end up doing that. I guess that's what he's going to do. He's just going to play position for the 5 in the side pocket, which is fine, but it's kind of one of those real precise little shots that you got to get real good on the 5.
Yeah.
Well, he decides to bump it now, and that's fine. That's a good shot.
He's got the angle. The angle's good, so he's dealt with the situation.
Yeah, you know, he could have ended up hooked if he hit on the wrong side of that 5. And I'll say this, you know, he made that shot look easy, but getting the line off the end rail is not that easy when you're pretty straight in, you're hitting it hard. A lot of stuff could have gone wrong there. I mean, he hit that really well. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of times guys shoot shots and you don't realize how hard they really are. That little breakout shot he played was very difficult. And if you don't believe me, set that shot up where you're pretty straight in and you got to hit it hard and see how well you do. You'll find that it's very sensitive to the Q-tip position on where the cue ball rolls.
Well, this match looks beginning to look like it's gone for Larry unless things take a dramatic turn. Double figures for Albie. 3 to go.
Yeah, well, he needs 3 and Larry needs 8. Larry's in deep trouble here. He's in deep waters. No life preserver.
Well, he's going to get a bit of assistance with Albie's dry break, but
He doesn't have a shot. Oh, he does have a shot. Okay, so he can shoot this if he wants, or he can play safe. The only problem with shooting it is if you hit the 3 ball, it becomes difficult to control where the cue ball's going. I'd probably play safe here just because of where the 3 is.
I think that Larry's at the point where he's shooting at it. He's going to go down fighting.
He's probably had it. And he came out pretty good. That was the problem, was coming off the 3. So, unfortunately,
you've got it up now, haven't you? Or do you go all out for the cut up past the 3?
Or you could shoot the 2 on the side also.
Well, that's too tight.
I think he'll cut it in the corner, but this is not a gimme.
That's never going to get. What is getting there? Well, how much he cheated that pocket? I'm surprised that went in at that pace.
Yeah,
well, I mean, that was very surprising, but it went. Look at where it hit, the first diamond.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty shallow angle.
Well, now he's got to see it through.
You know, when you hit the object ball where it's turning over the right way, like that hit, the object ball turned over the proper way. When it's turning over the proper way, it makes a pocket bigger.
This 7 looks far too dodgy, I have to say. A 7 ball.
Yeah, the 7 ball's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to think, can you do something off the 5 ball? I don't think he's actually finished. Is he?
Yeah, he should have been above the 5 ball so that he could go 2 or 3 rails into the back of those. And
you know, you guarantee you'd have been on the 6.
Yeah, he's going to try to break it out here. And the problem with trying to break out balls,
he's too high.
You know what? The 7 ball goes.
Yeah, well, I know it goes. The problem is you've got to get good on it for it to go, I think.
You don't have to get that good.
Really
it goes. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any problem making the 7. I thought it was locked up, but it goes.
Well, it's tight. It's tight.
No, it's going to go. This is no problem. Now, if you hit the knuckle and you hit it hard, it may not go in.
Oh, he's overcooked it, has he? No, it's holding up. It's holding up.
So it looks like Larry's going to get another one, and he's breaking it in this winner's break thing. If you break well, you got a chance.
The only real ugly monster in VP4 Stub. He's like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Well, Stub went crazy. I guess what happened was he had connection issues against balls.
A load of rubbish.
How many times has he had the problem of he can't log in? I mean, it's like, and then he says, "Oh, it was an update." Like nobody else is having this problem.
I don't care what he says. I said it in the stream when I was waiting in the match starting. I said he's going to mess about when any sensible person, you come into the lobby, 10, 15 minutes before the thing's due to start, just to get yourself in the lobby and there's not a problem. Stubb does it the other way around. He messes the guy about by wasting time before he decides to make a move, and then he may or he may not have had a problem getting into the lobby, but that's his problem. And then, of course, when balls get advanced, immediately SBD was sitting there waiting, and the two of them decided to play. So that's, Stubb trying to back his way out a corner and get a favour done from, he had no chance. He deserves everything he got.
Yeah, I mean,
which was nothing. He's his own worst enemy.
Yeah,
but I think
it's never his fault.
Well, I'll tell you something. I'd already worked it out, Steve. He looked ahead in the bracket and said, "I don't fancy what's up ahead. I'm heading for a doing anyway." So he decided, "I'll take a sort of backward way out of this."
Oh boy!
There we go.
That wasn't a good miss, and that wasn't a good cue ball either. Not only did he miss it, the cue ball's no good.
So Larry's got a chance.
Yeah. Now this, if you bump the 3, it's not the end of the world, but maybe you got to think about trying to shoot the 3-up table. If you can get enough of this 2, you could shoot the 3-up by the 6 ball. Because that's a lot easier than coming back for it. And the problem with coming back for it is that, you know, the reason why I was saying is it's okay if you bump it is you wanted to go close to that 3 ball. You didn't want to leave yourself this cut angle.
This is,
I would have, if I was playing above it, I would have tried to run it real close to it. And I bump the 3, then I take whatever I got. Because I wouldn't want this shot. I mean, who wants to shoot this? Yeah. And you know, he played the way he played it. This is what he was going to get.
We've
But
nailed
if
it.
you make them, you're golden. And he did.
Oh, he's just got enough of the 4, I think.
Yeah. He's going to have to
just
draw
got
this
enough.
back, I think. Draw this ball back. If you rub the 5, you still probably got the 5-9. That's what he's doing. He's drawing it back. A little bump on the 5 won't hurt him. Yep. That's a good shot. That was well played.
Is that 9 far enough into the pocket? No, it isn't. It's right on the point you don't want it to be.
Well,
he's got to get
this
this
you got to
flush.
decide whether you're dinking this or going around the corner. Me personally,
if he hits that too full, it's not going in.
Me personally, I'd dink this. I would dink this with a little bit of right English so I could hit it full.
He's missed it completely.
Well, he didn't put any right English on it. I mean, I would have hit that easy with right English and dinked it.
Albie's got a similar problem because if you hit that and push it to the knuckle, it ain't going in.
He's not going to do that. This is no problem here. I mean, he's got a perfect angle. The 5 ball's just going to sit there.
What was that, Steve? I mean, unbelievable how bad that was played. Look at this. That's the worst shot of the night.
It wasn't even close.
look at that.
Wow. That wasn't even close.
Oh, dear. I think Albinario must be seeing double. I don't know what the hell he was trying there. He's obviously trying to catch, but Albie was aware of the fact that that was sitting right on the point, and if you don't get it, it's just going to push off the point and stay out the pocket.
But you had so
much
the
opposite way.
You had so much of the ball there. I mean, it wasn't, you know, you had at least a quarter ball to play with there, at least.
Now, what do you do here? Right side, wafer thin, try and come down to the 6. Big risky shot.
Well, I'd probably shoot.
Albie's not interested. He's cutting it.
I think the safety is probably harder than just shooting
the
shot.
Pot. Yeah, that's true. And he's nailed it now. The cue ball needs to break. It needs to break. I think he's okay, is he? Oh!
Yeah, he's okay. He's saying he's not, but I think he is.
He's going to have to maybe
tricky.
Give it a little bit of right.
The problem is the speed. If he hits this, he may just have to hit this easy, which means the 7's going to be tough. Yep. So I think that's a smart play. Now, you know, it's like, how do I play safe? How do I shoot? Now, you could play safe here by going short of the quarter pocket, 2 rails to the end rail, like hit a little past the first diamond and take the cue ball down to the end rail, you know, so you leave him end rail to end rail. He shoot this. He's going for it. And that was a tough ball to shoot at. But, you know, I don't blame him for shooting. I mean, the safety I was talking about was kind of tricky. You had to hit it pretty accurate, and you had to control both balls.
Well, Larry's not get his troubles to seek because this, I mean, yes, he can cut the 7, but this 8 ball.
Yeah, you really want to shoot the 8 ball up table because that 9 ball, the way it's sitting, it's very difficult. You're going to hit that. The 8 and 9 are just going to sit there.
I think that's way too tight, and the 9's too far into the pocket to get
look at this.
What the hell's he doing here?
He's playing safe on himself is what he's doing.
Oh, dear.
So he's going to kick side to side here, and he needs to hit this hard because he's probably not making the 8 where he called it. He wants it to separate. If you could control it and hit the short side of it and get it up on the end rail,
well,
you
got double hard. The cue ball's
and this
going to come up behind it.
No good. All right, well.
I think I'll just be glad to get this match out of the way. I mean, you
Albie
obviously
certainly has not played his best this match.
Larry had to be in top form to take advantage of the situations he was given, but I mean, I think that both of them have made their fair share of mistakes. But somehow the scoreboard doesn't really reflect that. I'll be with a 5-rack lead, 2 away.
So I got a guy in the lobby going, damn server problem. Like normal, it's like blame it on the server.
Corner ball's gone again. And no shot in the 1. I mean, you can play a cut onto the 5 if you want to be ambitious.
Well,
but you could also play a cut onto the 5 and come across behind the 10, can't you?
Ambitious would be banking a 1, but he's going to
going
play
the other
safe.
way.
He's going to get lucky. That's a pretty fortunate roll there. Yeah. Larry's probably going to call the 5.
You talking about coming up and down and kicking the 1 onto the 5?
Yeah.
I think the problem's
like
8
going
balls.
side to side.
8 balls in the way, I think.
No, the 8 ball's not in the way.
Oh, no, it's not. No, in fact, that's actually a good guide onto that first diamond there. I'm surprised you're not looking at that.
Yeah, well, this isn't bad. You can get safe going here. You want to hit either short or long of it. I mean, the worst thing you can do here is double kiss on the 1. He's going to soft kick it, which is...
I think he was trying to play for the double kiss just to sit in it.
Yeah, well, the soft kick is fine, but you got to land on top of the ball, which he didn't. So he's probably going to get safed up pretty good here. You got some choices here. You could play the 1 into the 9 or the 6 and try to put him on the 7. He's going real thin. This is a hard shot. I don't like this shot.
I think he's got him again, though.
He hit it really good, though. But here's the problem with that. He's just going to kick behind this 1 and send it up table, and the cue ball comes down towards the 9 ball. So this one, I don't know what he's doing. You want to kick behind the 1. You want to go to the right of the 10 with a lot of English, and you're going to come up a little short on the 1, and the cue ball is going to come down towards the 9, and the 1's going up table. It could potentially hit the 7, but you just want to get the cue ball down.
You just try to roll on top of it again.
But this is no good. Yeah, I mean,
I think Albie's going to take that bait now.
Yeah, well, this is not bait. This is better than bait.
Oh, now hang on a minute.
I'm not sure why he hit it that hard. He didn't need to. I mean,
he's done himself. He is going to have to cut across it.
He's still okay here, but I don't know why he hit it.
Got it.
Yeah, and the good thing for him, he needs to get on this 4 nicely because of where the 6 is. The 7's the biggest issue, and that's well done. So he played a nice shot to get himself in a position where it's very easy to get a shot on the 6.
He's perfect. Yeah,
he just has to draw this back just a little bit. Just like that. And now he's just dinked this in. And very well played.
It'll all be over for Larry pretty soon by the look of it.
Yeah, he got on the wrong side of the 7 there. And now he's going to have to actually do something here. But no problem unless he delivers in the pocket. Slow down. Oh, no.
Oh, he's knuckled.
All right. Now, this is a shot I told Larry about the other day that he did play. You play this off the cushion. Now he's not playing it the right way. See, he tried to play it off the tip. What you do there is you play it more off the cushion and you hit it with left English. Because if you just hit it the cushion, it's not going to open up enough. You put left English on that and hit it off the cushion face. You got to be out kind of towards the tip, but he didn't do that. He tried to play it no English and play it off the tip, and that's no good. That's very difficult to execute. That's another shot you guys should go offline and practice, because it does come up.
Larry survives.
Well, I got to go to the bathroom. This match is taking a long time.
Ball in the break. What one went? One ball. Let's have a look at the line. If you push that 2 ball just to the left of the 8 ball, you can land on top of the 10 or the 5. You've just got to look at the line that you've got there. The line that you make to push it to the back of the 8 takes you to the 10 and 5. Larry's trying to get behind the 7. He's not got there. Well, he's left an edge. So all that Albie can do is head into the long grass. He can't come back this way.
Okay, what happened? Did Larry break dry?
No, a ball has gone. But we're just in a safety exchange here.
Yeah, well, that's not too safe there.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it's not making the cut that's the problem. It's how far the cue ball's coming into the table for Larry to have a cut in this 3.
You just got to get it over by the 4. You know, you got to decide, do I want to be above or below the 4? He's going below, and that's fine.
He's
Now
good to go.
This is just a little spinner. A lot of right English, spin and roll it. And if you don't do that, who knows where you're going. Now, see, he's not putting that much English on this. I would put a lot of English on this. Like,
I think he's trying to drag the pace off this. He's trying to kill it.
But,
I don't know.
You know, see,
they played it up, playing the stunt.
That ball, you can just put a ton of English on and roll it. Did he get him again?
Oh, yeah.
He did get him.
He did get him.
Now play this right English. Or you can masse it. He may masse this ball. I'd probably masse this because that's an easier shot than the cushion kick. I don't think he's jacked up enough. Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Played
good
it perfect.
shot.
Well, this will be a good one. He's again too close to the rail, but he wants to dig in and stun this in and nip across for the 5 the short side, did he not?
You could roll it and try to run into the 8. I think that's a better play at this point. I'd roll this
and play it down,
and run the
play
cue
it down
ball
table.
Run this cue ball at the 8 ball.
Yeah. Either way you look at it, it's not simple.
It's natural. If you just roll this, it should be on a good line. He played the other way.
Trying to get the short side.
And, you know, that's okay because you can cut it to the left.
Well, I think this match all hinges on this shot here. This goes in and he gets a sight in the 6. It should be Albie in the hill.
Well, guys have trouble with this shot. I mean, this is another shot you should practice. It comes up all the time, but guys struggle with this.
He's caught the knuckle. Is it going? It's caught the knuckle, but it's going in.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
that's another one of the cutbacks.
I don't know why that shot's difficult visually in pool, not just in VP, but in real life too. But it comes up a lot. Good players shoot it well because they practice it.
Oh, he's definitely home and dry in this right now. I can't see this.
Yeah, it's hard to
Going
see
pear-shaped.
anything going wrong here.
So as of now, and without looking at the schedule, there was only one match left on the schedule, which was for Saturday morning, and that's Acero
And that's
from
really
Japan
early.
against Jose, and that's 9 a.m. my time. I'm at work then, so One Pocket
Yeah.
Slim is going to cover it for anybody who wants to watch it later in the day.
That's 3 a.m. his time.
Yeah, he's
You
crazy.
realize that? Yeah.
He's crazier than me. So he's one away. Larry's a long way away.
Yeah, Larry's the fat lady's she's already started.
Even her, she's already packed her bags to go home.
And that's a pretty
Now, I
good
think
break
a corner
there.
ball went again. Seven's going
And
also.
he's got 2 balls in, and he can cut this if he wants.
Oh, he's
I'd be
not
tempted
cutting
to
that
cut
anywhere.
at this, but
Where the hell's he cutting
there's
this,
2
Steve?
balls out in the open. You're cutting it to the left.
Oh, he's
gonna
never
bank
doing
it.
that. Big pocket. I mean, when you look at it, I mean, that 4 ball makes it a very big pocket. He's got odds on this to go in.
Yeah, it'd be hard for him to miss this. But he didn't hit it hard enough. Well, needed more
Well, he's
speed.
playing a sort of 2-way shot as far as that goes.
Yeah, this is danger roll Robinson here. If I was shooting this, I'd hit this hard because anything rolling is following this 1 ball in. You got to fire this. And even firing it, it could still follow it in, but I think that's your best chance
It's
of not scratching.
far too deep in the pocket, isn't it? I think.
Yeah, well, you got to hit this hard. If you roll this, very little chance of it staying out. And if it does, it's probably locked on the 4 ball. But you know, when you fire it, it's going to shorten up. So you got to aim longer. See it shorten up? And
Yeah.
that's
It certainly did.
you got to understand that it's going to shorten up and aim long when you hit it hard. And I would have hit it harder than even that.
What's Albinario doing?
He's trying to figure out where he wants to get the cue ball. He's going to try to get and shoot it in the side, I think.
Yeah, I think he's just coming back.
It's a pretty good shot because, you know, I mean, where the 4 ball is.
Well, I think he'd have much preferred to have been off the rail.
He's okay.
He's trying to go through the gap to get in the 4. He ain't getting there.
I'm a little surprised he didn't jack up on that. Yeah, that was not good.
Well, it's a fairly easy hit, and more than likely it could go in. And he'll have a shot in the 5.
Yeah, watch out, side pocket titties.
Like that, you mean? Yeah.
Yep, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I'll tell you, you're jinxing him well, Steve.
I mean, that titty was sticking out there like Dolly Parton on that shot. That was a Dolly Parton one.
Well, here you go, Larry, another consolation rack. Just keeping me from going to my bed earlier.
Yeah, keeping Hugh up.
I've only got a short shift tomorrow anyway, so it's not that bad. Right now, is he going to play the pot? Is he going to duck? What's he going to do? You have to play the pot to get this cue ball good. Yep, and that's just one shot too many for Larry.
The duck was pretty easy there.
Yep.
So he's got his
where the hell am I going?
Cut this or he could bank this. He's going to bank it, I think.
Oh, the bank's open all day long here. I mean,
So
there's no way he's missing this.
Let's see whether he's going to go behind the 10, between them, or run into the 10. He's going to try to
take a little brush off the 10.
That'll
That's
work.
perfect. Yeah, well, no Arnie tonight, folks, until I get that fixed. But we all know it's hasta la vista.
No, it's hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, you look at this tournament now, you think, well, who's going to win this tournament? I mean, take your pick and then
Right
keep your
now-
fingers crossed, I
right
think.
now, I like SBD. He's still in the winners bracket, right? No, he's in the losers.
No, he's in the loser's side as well because Acero done him. So, well done to Albinario. But
Well-
yes, he's left room for improvement. 13-7 looks a lot more impressive than it probably was.
You got Acero and Jose and Spectre Don left in the winners.
Yeah.
And then in the losers bracket, you got SBD, you got Cobra, you got Albin, you got Matt, Balls. I think, no, Balls is gone. So
Balls
yeah,
is gone, yeah.
it's Cobra, Matt, Albin, and SBD in the losers. So
Yeah,
the
and I think,
losers is going to be pretty exciting.
SBD, I think, is he's riding his luck at the moment in terms of the draw because there's a strong chance he's going to be meeting Jose if Jose doesn't come through the Acero match, which I think he won't.
That's going to
It's
be
up to him to prove
that's
me
going to be
wrong.
a tough match for him to come through. Yeah.
Yeah, and then of course SBD's waiting for Jose in the one-loss side should that happen. And then if you look at the top half, well, it's a bloodbath up there because you've got Albie having coming through the match with Larry. He's now up against Matt. A chance for Matt to take a big scalp. And then if Matt even achieves that, look who he's going to meet if he does. I mean, you just can't. Nobody's going to hand you a virtual world championship and a plate in these tournaments. You've got to beat the best. And
Yeah.
if Matt even comes through that, he's got to beat Cobra. And likewise for Albie, he's going to have to play his old nemesis as well. So that's one worth keeping an eye on in the top half of the draw. The bottom half of the draw is taking care of itself at the moment.
Matt's
But it
going to have to
probably
play a
will do.
lot. Matt's going to have to play a lot better than he has so far this tournament to win this next round because he's
we'll
been
have
a
a
little
look at
bit,
this.
little bit under his normal game.
We'll have a look at the stats and see whether there's anything worth. How come I can't type? Why is it not typing? Albinario.
I thought Albin broke decently. Larry maybe a little less. Could be wrong. We'll see. But I thought Albin was probably at least 50,
Larry.
maybe 60, as much as 60.
Right now, when I checked this earlier today, Larry was there. He is. Right. See what we've got. Break stats. Well, let's just say Albie was better than Larry for all the breaks that Larry had.
29 versus 29, 28.5. What was Albin?
He was 46.
Yeah, so he didn't even make it to 50. Well,
One
I'll
run
tell you
out
what.
from the break.
You play somebody like SBD and you break even at 46 and he's breaking at 80 plus, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
yeah.
he's going to break at 80 plus all the time because,
Well-
that's really, he's had a couple matches like that. There's no guarantee, but,
Do you think any of those guys will actually go and look at SPD's last couple of matches or so and see how he has been breaking and actually try and
I'm sure
work
these guys,
something out for themselves?
some of these guys are playing with him
enough.
and
They got-
practicing with him. So I'm sure they've seen it and
Yeah. They might work something out. Albie, I think, has been trying it.
yeah, Albie has.
Right. Well, I'm off to bed. I'm off to work tomorrow. Well
thanks for
done
the
to
stream.
Albie. Thank you to Steve for his contribution. And then you can get back to working on the little
Fix and
fixes
killer.
still to be done.
Well,
And thanks everybody for watching. Hit a like if you can be bothered. And I'll bid you all good night and take care.
Yep.
See you again
good night,
soon.
guys.
Bye.
pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.